So I'm going to share this story, which is actually one of my own personal stories of something that happened to me when I was 3 years old. And when I really think about it, that was probably the day I should have died, but I didn't. Was it angels? Was it a higher power? I don't know. I'll never know. But you see what you think. So, as a little girl, I used to live in Spain, and I spent a lot of time there, a lot of time abroad. This one particular day, my auntie, who was my nanny out there, my mum, my dad and me all decided to hire a boat and go out on the ocean. So, it's a lovely sunny day. I'm 3 years old. Didn't have a life jacket on. We are talking back in the 80s, so maybe back then it was like, probably should have still wore one, but those things weren't a necessity like they are today. So we're out on the ocean, and I remember going far out into the ocean where the ocean's dark, and it starts to fill up with water. My mum, my dad, my auntie are frantically trying to get the water out of it, and it didn't work, and it capsized, and we all went under the water. Now, I couldn't tell you the minutes or however long, I have no recollection of that. But there is certain little things I do remember of that day. Little things that are broken up into these tiny segments in these memories. And also information that I know that my mum told me. So it's tipped up and we're all hit the water. My mum comes up, my nanny comes up, and my dad come up, but I don't. And my mum is holding onto the boat. Well, they all are, but my dad more so, because my dad couldn't swim. He loved the ocean, but he couldn't swim. My mum can't see me, so straight away she's screaming. She is frantic in the water, screaming my name. She goes under the water. She can't see anything. It's so dark under there. She comes back up, she's screaming my name. My nanny goes under the water. She comes up, can't find me. My dad, still clinging on to the side of this boat. He's petrified, he can't move. I don't know if this is a memory from then or a memory from another time in my life that I've connected it to there, if you know what I mean. But I remember being little and being underwater in this memory. And I remember being underwater and looking up and seeing a light. I'm presuming was the sunshine, but I see a light and I put my arms up to reach to it. And as I put my arms up, that memory's gone. Connected to that memory is me being held against a woman's chest. And I remember her chest having loads of freckles. She had a black bikini top on and a skin that was cold on her chest. And her chest was really warm. And I didn't know who she is. I didn't know who she were. And she's holding me. So them two memories were connected. So, from me going under and my mum and my nanny can't find me, my mum is just screaming and crying. And all of a sudden, minutes go by, whatever, and I rise to the surface. I swim to the surface and I stay on the surface, away from them, and I've nothing to hold on to, but I'm just there anyway. My mum swims over to me, grabs hold of me, and this pedalo boat comes out of nowhere with his husband and wife on it. The wife is wearing a black bikini, and my mum passes me to her and tells her to take my mum and my mum and me to shore. She puts me on her knee and I put my head against her chest, and that is the memory I have straight after. And they take us back to shore. These other guys turn up in a boat and rescue my dad, rescue my nanny, and we're all safe. And my mum said we got back to shore and I'm building sandcastles like nothing ever happened. To this day, I love the ocean. It never ever scared me. Luckily. And I absolutely love it. And I love the ocean more, which people find this really peculiar, is if we go on a boat or whatever, or we go on a swim, I love the ocean more at its darkest depths, where it's really, really dark, and I love to swim in it. Which is just crazy. Maybe it's all connected, who knows. How on earth I survived that day, I'll never know. Because I've never ever heard of a child aged 3 years old who can't swim survive the ocean like that. So was it a higher power? Who knows? Was it a light? Was it an angel? Who knows? It's nice to think that day someone was looking over me.